Welcome back, guys. It's been a long time, but I'm back and I'm here to talk about placements. The good, the bad, and what we can assume about them. And I'll try to do this video in a very clear and straightforward way. Placement matches have probably been the most misunderstood thing in Overwatch, and there's a lot of misinformation on them. So let me say this to clear up any confusion or misinformation. No one really knows how things work in Overwatch, for the most part. Developers haven't been 100% transparent about it. They hint at aspects that may or may not be there, so you should take any information from YouTubers or streamers like myself. You shouldn't take any of that to heart, unless they're a developer. Don't look at anything that they have and take it as fact, because we don't know. And at best, we can only assume and look at patterns we notice, and even then, there are still assumptions. With that intro out the way, let's address the major myths and misunderstandings I see people talk about on streams, videos, in-game, etc. And the biggest myth I see is that placement matches are like placement exams in university or college. So what does that mean? When you go to college, you take a placement exam, and depending on how well you did, it'll determine where you belong on the educational level. To make it simple, if you pass a test 100% and the lowest math score is addition and the highest math score is algebra, you now belong in the algebra level. It makes sense on a straightforward subject like math or English, but in a game with many nuances in character, playstyles, classes, and statistical differences, it doesn't make any sense. I think Overwatch Central or Your Overwatch said it best. I don't remember which one of the two said it, but they said, depending on how you do in placements, you'll be placed 50 SR more or 50 SR less than where you finished last season. Keep in mind that this is only true if you're playing the seasons back to back. These things are something that we know for sure. Also, boosted accounts or someone playing someone else's account or bugs sometimes can change this, but these are exceptions, non-legitimate methods. So why do we have to do placement matches? If they really don't change your standing and rank too much, do they even matter? Yes. Placements are very important to the matchmaker's balancing. Look at the placement match more like a proficiency test rather than looking at them like a placement exam. This ties in with the myth that if you duo or group with players that are higher ranked than you, that you'll place at their rank or a lot higher than you did last season. It will bring you to higher SR games during the placement matches, but you'll place around your SR. Like I said, placement matches are more like a proficiency test. It's there to make sure you still belong in your rank. If you've gotten worse or have improved, for people who play back-to-back seasons, the changes won't be much at all. But let's say that you take a long break from playing Overwatch and don't play for 2 seasons, and you've gotten worse since then. Do your placement matches and your current stats don't match up with or are close to your earlier stats that you placed, you'll play significantly lower than you did 2 seasons ago. The opposite is also possible. If you only scrimmed or played custom games, and if you've gotten better and didn't play comp over that time, you'll place higher. Have a couple of friends that have been in both of those situations. All placement matches are heavily based off of individual statistics and performances, rather than how many wins or losses you've had during those matches. It's been proven time after time, with many pro players that stream their placements and lose all their matches and still place in GM with main or new accounts. The only time you'll see big changes in SR or rank is if you create a new account with no information to base you off of besides quick play. The MMR is very dynamic when there's nothing to base you off of. So if you're stuck and truly believe that you can do better or belong at a better rank, get a new account and see where you place. If you really have improved, you'll place higher, and if you have not, you will place the same. Placements are more efficient than people give it credit. It's there for balancing purposes. It works hand in hand with decay, but that's a topic for another day. It's a proficiency test to make sure games are as balanced as they can be in a game that's very difficult to balance. For 99% of the people, you won't see big changes in SR, but like I said, there are always exceptions. It's very complicated with so many factors at play. I hope this video helped clear up some of the misunderstandings and misinformation on forums. With that being said, always remember that everything I've said, and anyone else for that fact, are only logical assumptions that can be made from the observations we made thus far. So the best way to end this video is to say don't stress about your placements. Just play the game the best you can and try to win. Comp is all about trying to get better, improve, and have fun at the game while trying to win no matter what. Everything else will come along with it. Hope you found this video informative, and leave a like if you liked, sub for more. Make sure to follow my Twitter for updates when I stream or upload a video. Peace.